Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kia and you're watching Kia's Budget Life. This is the second cash stuffing of March, and it's also the second portion of my husband's paycheck. So my husband, if you guys are new, is the only one that has income in my family, and he gets paid on the 15th and the 30th. So even though he gets paid twice a month, I do stuff every single week. February only had 28 days. The last paycheck was on the 28th. So this is part of that paycheck here. Today we'll be stuffing $275. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this out. I've been holding this money since the last time my husband got paid. So I'm just going to go ahead and count that out. 51, 50, 70, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. So that's $275. And as y'all can see, I already have my little highlighter and my markers and all that good stuff ready for my savings challenges. So if you guys are new, I always have timestamps in my cash stuffing videos. So if you guys want to skip around, you can. But we're going to go ahead and do the breakdown. So the income this week, I got $245, or I didn't get it. This is $245 that's left over from the check from the 28th of February. I actually received $34 from child support. $4 went towards some IOUs that I had. But I have $30 left over from child support that we're going to be stuffing today, which is a total of $275. So that's $80 going to cash envelopes, $167 to sinking funds, and $25 towards my holidays binder. So like I told you guys, I was going to change this to daily cash instead of cash envelopes. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and stuff my cash envelopes. I'm going to try to not have to edit this video so much to see if you guys like these unedited videos. But the only one we'll be stuffing this week is gas, and I do not have any rollover money for the Dollar Jar out of cash envelopes anyway. But we'll be putting $80, so that's a 50, 20, and a 10. So I've been driving a Suburban a lot lately, and I really don't like doing that, but because it drinks up so much gas, y'all. But we're having issues with our other vehicles. But that's $8 in cash envelopes. I'm going to do sinking funds next because I know that I do have some rollover money in my sinking funds. All right, so sinking funds. Again, I did not go to church this week. Just being lazy and not going to church. And I really need to start going. But that's $5 in church still. And then we have house. Let's see. I don't think there's nothing in there. So house will have $10 in it. Get some stuff for the house. So my husband is on vacation the rest of this week, so it's been really fun having him home and stuff. We are in the process of trying to find babysitters for this weekend so we can, spend some time together. So should be fun. Alright, so $10 is going into Mason. So he now has $10, $11, $12, $13, $14. Yeah, if you guys are new, I do have 2 kids, and then I have 3 step kids that come every single weekend. The most of our kids are in their teen years. We have a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, and then we have a 3-year-old. The 3-year-old and the 11-year-old stay here, and then the 16, 14, and 10-year-old are my step kids. What I'm trying to say is my step kids all 3 of them don't always come every single weekend. Like sometimes they like to stay off with friends, and they're getting to that age where they don't want to come every single weekend. So yeah, and it's all boys, you guys. We have all boys. So this is my 11-year-old here, Kobe, and he's getting $10. And he desperately needs a haircut, so he has 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, $32. And I normally spend about $25 on his haircut. With his the person that normally cuts his hair is $25, but I do have another person that my husband knows that cuts his hair, and he charges I think $15, $20. So, but it's always kind of hard to get up with him. So Unfortunately, it's about $25, but we're going to skip my envelope because I do have it in green because I do have some rollover money that I'm going to put into my envelope. So we're just going to skip that one for now. Grocery, we'll be getting $1.25 as a dollar. So we're going to do 2 50s, 20, and a 5. So it should have 126, 51, 20, 25, 26. All right. So we're going to move on to my last sinking funds binder. I'm going to leave this out because I am going to be putting something in my envelope. So I'm going to set that over there. My goodness. These things are still falling off. Had time, but... Alright, so rent got paid for this month. Y'all, we have a massive water leak. And I've been wondering why our water bill was going up a little bit. Because our water bill is normally like $30 and below. That's why I always stuff $30, at least $30. 2 months ago, it was over $30. And last month, it was like at $29. It's normally like $20, like $20, $21, something like that. But it went up a little bit. I didn't think nothing of it at first, but we had a water leak. And floors is like bulging up. And I've never seen that before, so I was getting a little scared. I was like, is it going to explode or something? But we finally had someone come out. He came and did something under the house. As soon as he left, you guys. So I went to go wash dishes, right? The water cut off. I mean, the water was running. It cut off, and I heard like a really loud noise. And I heard the leak. It was like really, really loud, you guys. He just left, y'all. Look. I was washing dishes and the water just stopped and I heard a big noise and there it goes. Yeah, that was a river in our front yard almost. I mean, I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but it was almost like a river. It was so much water and the guy came right back. Whatever he put on the pipes or whatever that it was supposed to dry for a certain time. Because it's our hot line, our hot water line or whatever that's has the most damage. So I guess like the heat from the hot water melted the glue or whatever it was he patched up the pipe with. And it caused it to burst when I, cut the water on. I don't know, guys. He came back, he fixed it, and I was like, oh my God, this water bill is going to be so high. But if you guys are new, my landlord, he collects the rent and he also collects the water. But the thing about that is the rent is due on the 1st. My landlord only accepts cash and he stays about 30 minutes away. We normally have the rent on the 1st. So instead of us going there to pay the rent and then waiting a couple of days for the water, waiting on someone to read the water meter because they read it kind of late within the month. We just wait until we receive the water bill and then we pay the rent and the water, which is normally like a few days into the month. Today's the 8th and we actually did receive the water bill because the whole leak and everything, it happened last week on like Thursday or Friday, and then the guy didn't come until like Tuesday, yesterday. So today the landlord came back out to, talk to us and see what's going on, and he was delivering the water bills to all the other neighbors and us, and I figured out how much the water bill was. So the water bill was actually $23. I stuffed $30, so I do have $5. I have $7 left over. So I'm going to take those $2 and I'm going to put that in a dollar jar. I'll just set it here. And then I have $5 here. So I'm going to put that $5 into my envelope, which I'm going to go ahead and get that now. I'm going to put that $5 into my envelope here. I'm going to go back up here. Alright, so that 5 from rollover is going in there. So I now have $7. Hopefully y'all can follow this story. I'm like really bad at telling stories. But yeah. So now we're waiting on the floors in the house to dry. Yeah, our floors is not in the best shape. So the landlord said he's waiting on the floors to dry and they're gonna fix it. So alright, so I'm going to only be stuffing school in this envelope, and the reason why I'm stuffing this is because my son has a field trip coming up on The 16th, he's going to some kind of hockey game. So they're taking a field trip there, and the money is due this week. So that's $15 in there. Okay. And then that is it for sinking funds. Get my calculator and add up all of my sinking funds. So that is $267. I actually need to erase that because I already paid these two. All right. So it's $267 in holiday, or not holidays, sinking funds. So we're gonna move on to my holidays binder. All right, so I'm only stuffing two this week. The first one is going to be Mother's Day, and the flowers on this tracker were $15. So we're adding in 15. So it's a 10 and a 5. All right, so now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45 into Mother's Day. 45. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and color this in. Okay, got that colored in. Just knocking everything over today. All right, the last one I'll be stuffing is my 52 weeks challenge. So this is the 10th week of the year already. And we put in $10. So this a horrible $10 I'm going to put in there. So it should have 55 in here now. 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 55 in New Year's. Yeah, I'm super proud of myself and how much I've been saving. And I cannot get this right here. 55. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and color in this tracker with yellow. Because I promise y'all, I started over like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 times when I first started this cash envelope system. And it's just rewarding in itself just to know that I haven't done that in a long time. I can't remember the last time I did it. Like where emergency happens, where I have to take everything out of every envelope and just start over, and I'm just grateful for that. But I do want to build up my emergency fund, so if something does happen again like that, I can be prepared. But it's a little hard with one income, even though my husband does make enough for the bills, and even having extra for my savings challenges and stuff like that. It's hard to save extra money, but yeah, I'm gonna work on that. So let me go ahead and add up how much we have saved up in holidays. Wow, so I have $230, you guys, in savings pretty much. Yeah, $230 in holidays, $267 in sinking funds, and $80 in daily cash. So let me go ahead and do the savings jars. I hate to have to, you know what? I'm going to replace these dollars with, because I don't want to roll up those beautiful ones. So let's me find 2 ugly ones. Okay. There we go. 1, 2. Keep these in a vacation. These gorgeous. Those are pretty dolls. I hate to roll them up and, put them away forever. All right, did that little fixer-upper. Let me go ahead and roll these up. All right. Got those 2 rolled up. Okay, so we're moving on to my coin jars here, and these are the coins from this week. So I'm going to go ahead and separate those. Alright, so those are pennies from this week. And then here is the silvers. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys so much for those of you that are new for subscribing to my channel. Please make sure you check out my giveaway video. I will be giving away $100 as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers. I don't want you guys to miss out on that opportunity. So yeah, I will talk to you guys for the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye guys.